Dude, you're late.
I know, man. Went to Banditos last night. I haven't read a thing for today.
Mr. Frazier, so nice of you to join us. Could you tell us about Hawkins versus McGee?
Harry had.
Oh yeah. I think I read about this in college. Okay, so in Hawkins v. McGee, there was this boy, and he was operated
Where are
on...
you from, Mr. Frazier?
Me? Well, I'm from Wisconsin.
Are you a cheesehead, Mr. Frazier?
Well, I like the Packers, but I wouldn't call myself a cheesehead.
Mr. Frazier, I don't think you're a very good Packers fan.
I'm not sure what this has to do with the case.
Who can tell me about the rule against perpetuities? Yes, you, Mr. Gunner, yes.
The rule against perpetuities states that an interest shall be vested within 15 years.
Ah, there's something rotten in the state of Denmark. Mr. Frazier. Cowards die many times before their deaths. Shakespeare, Julius Shakespeare. What are they teaching you in school these days? Okay, here's a hypothetical. O to A for life, then to B.
Well, that sounds good as long as...
Then to C when Mars and Jupiter align with Neptune, and then to D when House Atreides retakes Arrakis from House Harkonnen. Which of these violates the rule against perpetuities?
Indefeasibly vested remainder?
So we've got this boy, and he pulls a chair out from under this woman. What tort is this? You in the front row.
Is it negligence?
Negligence? Does that sound like negligence? Does that smell like negligence?
I don't know.
Give me somebody else. Anybody. What tort? You.
Is it a battery?
Battery? But doesn't battery require an intent to harm?
Yeah,
So there's no way it could be battery.
I guess not.
So don't let me bully you. Of course it's battery. Everyone read the hypothetical on the screen. How many people think this is a battery? How many people think this isn't a battery? Okay, come on guys. Nobody is voting. You.
But you just called on me.
What is the court saying in Panoyer?
I'm not sure, Professor Colangelo. Something about individual rights?
No, not really.
Honestly, Professor Colangelo, I'm not prepared for class today.
Does this help? This should explain everything. You know, it's getting a little warm in here. I just bought this sweater. What do you guys think about it? Does it look too crunchy?
Oh no, Professor, it's perfect.
In McCulloch versus Maryland, why does Marshall rarely cite to any law?
Yes.
Law because he is the law.
You know Judge Dredd?
Yes, go ahead.
It's because he's making a textual argument.
No, not really. Let's have someone else. Mr. Razor.
It's Frazier.
Yes, Mr. Razor.
Is it because he's making a, what's the word? Not foundational, something to do with buildings.
Marshall is making a structural argument.
Ah,
What about the Commerce Clause?
the Congress Clause?
No, the Commerce Clause, Mr. Frenzia.
The Comments Clause?
No, Commerce.
You mean the Commerce Clause?
Yeah, that's what I said. Commerce.
Thank goodness that's only a dream.
Oh, Mr. Frazier, thank you for waking up for class. Why don't you tell us about Hawkins versus McGee?